Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Tag! 60 Eagles, 60, 18 right, 18 Pioneer, 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup Dragon 60. Ready?
First play is to the air. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Ready?
Throwing again on second. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready? Let go.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He takes it down to the 33. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
On the ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On the jump.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Back to Hampton. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go! 70.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. York to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play is a design run. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Setting up to throw. Throw is there. Trey McBride. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions first down.
They'll throw it. To the right, he's got to Slav. And he'll be brought down at about the 49. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets them 17 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Still sticking with the passing game. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one connects. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. They'll throw for it. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Hey, Stephanie! Cougar 19!
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Cowboy 80.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
He'll work against the blitz. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. They get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Ready.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Mustang 19. Big Lion. Ready, ready.
They're going play action. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers sent up inside the red zone.
Go. Bronco 80. Street. Street. Hey, my man. Let's go.
Hampton. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
Now it's York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He's trying to push the field. It's down close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. midfield. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Running it with Hampton. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the 49ers the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
79 Broncos. Let's go. 60. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
He's going to throw it. Headed out right. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan. And all in a heck of a souvenir. From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther up. 60. Warriors 70. Ready, right?
They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
Mustang 19, 18, Wrangler 18, Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
70 Lions.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers take a second-quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another one for Gibbs. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, set. 65.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's complete to Sloan. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So the penalty backs him up. Here's 1st and 20.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. That's complete to Slaw. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Forward. 79. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going deep. He lays out for it and makes the catch. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. he's made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Detroit.
They're going to try and throw it here. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Sanders sends it through. And that'll get him back to 11. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now he's York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the third. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Nick Martin picks it off. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Throwing at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
Lions 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Throw to start the drive. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for our Lions. First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They'll throw on second and 10. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Still sticking with the passing game. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the third. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it an 11-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Head, go.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hampton now up the middle. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking in the air here. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Looking to throw here. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing from the gun. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
sticking to the air here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Working now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. He's got the pride complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. In this game, trust me.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the jump.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Back now, pressure coming. Over the screen to Hampton. Crosses midfield, still going. Inside the 30. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, pin off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers push the lead up to 12. back to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway. That's
right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
60 Bison.
Dropping back to throw. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19, come 19. Last name 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. Brown snags another one. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
70 Rangers. 19 target. Warriors 70.
Motion a receiver left. 1st down, play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Still has some space inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Yards on the play. That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Marlon
defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Hampton gets the hands out. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready, set.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, trap 60, trap 60. Panther 60, Panther, Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He's going to throw this one. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready. 19, Buffalo 18, 18, 5 in, 70 red, Mustang 19.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
18, Goff, 60, 60, 19, tight, 19 to 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Back on 2nd and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 17. Dragon 60.
Desperation time here. Pass it down close. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. That tackle forces the turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Put the body on the line for his team.
That is all-out effort, Case, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Pushing it up past the 30. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers nearing their 6th win this season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
An inside give to Hampton. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Mustang 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, being evenly matched at the line may sound like a draw, but that's an absolute win defensively. They absorbed a huge push and did not get driven back an inch.
Ready.
It's Hampton on 2nd. He dodged the tackle. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs just like Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, one more snap to play here.
Let's go now. Rock
the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.